Hey everybody, it's Garrett over here at Corporate Fitness Works. I'm over here at the Aspiria Fitness Center, and today I'll be teaching a mobility and more formatted class. For today's class, you guys, equipment that I will be utilizing today, first and foremost, is going to be a couple of varying moderate, slightly lower to moderate weights, if you guys have those accessible to you. For half the class, we'll be doing a EMOM strength-based little workout, all right, where it'll comprise of 8 exercises. I'll give you guys a rep range that you guys can work with. So if you guys only have maybe a set of lighter weights, you guys can just aim for that higher rep total. And vice versa, if all you have is kind of more moderate to heavier weights, you can kind of go lower on that rep total, okay? But ideally, if you guys have a couple of varying weights, that's fantastic, grab that. Other than that, we'll be using a foam roller for one of our mobility movements. We're going to be using a thicker, longer resistance band, moderate intensity for our static stretching to start class. And then going to be using a kettlebell for another mobility movement. And then just a mat if you guys have one of those accessible to you. All right. So not a ton of equipment other than basically like the dumbbells, the weights. If you don't have a foam roller, you guys can just use something comparable to that. Or you can just, see what we're doing for that and then, use it at your leisure. Use those mobility movements at your own discretion. But that's what the equipment we'll be utilizing today. For our mobility work, we are going to, like I said, start off getting statically stretched. We're going to go through my 4-way resistance band hamstring stretch. All right, so we're going to get our hamstrings, adductors, that groin area, abductors, that outer glute area stretched out, and then we're also going to get those calves stretched out. All right, once we do that, we're going to go through 4 different mobility movements. All right, we'll have a couple of sets for all of those. As far as the mobility work we're going to do today, it's going to be all aspects of mobility. So we're going to do some shoulder work, going to do some hip work, knee and ankle work, and we're also going to get our T-spine, that thoracic spine, engaged. Okay, so all your major joints are going to be getting worked here today. We're going to be doing 4 different movements. Like I said, some of them are going to be very dynamic, hitting on different levels. Some are going to be more simple, only targeting maybe one specific joint area. But you guys can use these to get warmed up. You guys can use these throughout the week, integrate them into your daily lives to help increase that range of motion, flexibility, obviously mobility. So yeah, that's what we got for our mobility section. After that, like I said, we're going to do an 8 exercise EMOM formatted workout. All right, to kind of wrap everything up. These movements that we're going to be doing, we're going to hit upper body, lower body, core. All right. Some of the movements more dynamic, more complex. Others pretty straightforward. And I will get into that after we get through the mobility section. So yeah, that's what we have today, guys. Pretty straightforward. Got some mobility work, got some strength work. All right. I will not waste any more of your guys' time just talking about everything. So I will put all of this information in the thumbnail. If you guys fall behind or just want to move past a little bit, do your own thing, get into that workout, that's totally fine. Feel free to do it. I've made sure to leave sets, reps, all that stuff. So feel free to check that out. Even if you're not moving ahead or falling behind, you can just take a picture of that thumbnail to have on your phone or something like that to kind of reference as I'm going through these exercises, these movements. So you guys have a name to the exercise, to the movement. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll get into that 4-way resistance band stretch. All right. So if you guys have that resistance band, you can go ahead and grab it now. If you guys don't have that, like I said, you guys can just grab kind of a longer bath towel. All right, this won't allow as much elasticity, as much flexibility movement, but it'll get the same job done, essentially. All right, so we're gonna start off, guys, on the ground, getting statically stretched. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna take that band, loop it around that ball of the foot. All right, so kind of right under that toe area. All right, about 3/4 of the way on that foot. All right, we're gonna start off getting those hammies stretched out here. All right, so keep that leg relatively straight. You guys can have a slight bend in your knee if you need to. All right, but ideally we're trying to keep that leg relatively straight to get that hamstring stretched out. All right, here guys, let's go ahead and get about 4 to 5 active movements like I'm doing so, priming that hammy. And then on that 4th hold, on that 5th one here, we're gonna go ahead and hold this position. All right, try to increase that range of motion to that head or neck area. We're gonna hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds. You guys should feel that hammy getting worked here. All right, we're gonna drop that leg to that same side. All right, kind of opening up like a wishbone. All right, once again, guys, if you can, try to keep your back attached to the ground. And once again, we're gonna do about 4 to 5 active movements going up to that head or neck area. On that 4th move, hold that top position as best as you can. Once again, about 20 to 30 seconds. All right, let's go ahead, guys. Bring that leg across your body here. Okay, still keep that leg relatively straight. We're gonna get that outer glute IT band area stretched out here. All right, so once again, guys, get about 4 to 5 active dynamic movements, moving it to that head or neck area. All right, on that 4th one, we're holding as high as we can. Keep that back attached to the ground. You guys should feel that glute and that low back getting worked here. Okay, once again, we'll go 20 to 30 seconds. All right. We can go ahead and sit on up. All right, last part of this 4-way stretch, we're gonna get our calf stretched out here. So go ahead, if you can, raise that band or raise that towel just a little bit higher up on the foot. All right, and here we're just gonna pull on that front part of the foot. You guys should feel that calf getting stretched out here. All right, while you guys are doing this, kind of move that foot around, kind of getting all aspects, all parts of that calf worked here. Hold this for another 15, 20 seconds or so. All right, let's go ahead, guys. Done with this leg, we're gonna go ahead and do that same thing on this next leg. All right, so keep that leg relatively straight. Get 4 to 5 active dynamic movements. And then on that 4th, 5th one, we're gonna hold that top position for 20 to 30 seconds. Go ahead, guys, drop that leg to that same side. All right, open up like a wishbone. Get about 4 to 5 movements, getting to that head or neck area. On that 4th and 5th one, we're holding that top position. All right, you guys should feel that inner groin area getting stretched out here. Go ahead, guys, bring that leg across your body here. All right, 4 to 5 movements, actively working that glute on that fifth one, on that fourth one. Hold that top position here. Keep that back attached to the ground here. Let's go ahead, guys, sit on up. Raise that band slightly on that foot. Let's get that calf stretched out here. All right, make sure to kind of wiggle that band, wiggle that towel a little bit. Get all aspects of that calf stretched out. Move that foot around. Feel that deep stretch. Hold for another 10, 15 seconds here. Nice, guys. All right, done with our static stretching here, so we're gonna go ahead, get this band out of the way. All right, next up, guys, we're gonna get into those mobility movements, all right? The first movement that we are gonna go over today is gonna be the kettlebell weight shift, okay? Now this exercise, this movement, this is great for opening up those hips, all right? That hip flexor area, kind of increasing that range of motion, helping you open up. This is going to be applicable and helpful for any type of lower body specific day. All right, you're doing squats, anything like that, lots of lower body. All right, you're going to want those hips to be opened up, ready to go, primed, ready to go. So you guys can do this exercise for that. As far as the weight for the kettlebell, you really don't need it to be too heavy here. Okay, all right. Something more moderate, lighter would probably be fine, okay? Here, guys, we're gonna do 2 sets, 4 reps here, with about a 3 to 5 second hold per rep. Okay, so set up here, guys, we're gonna have one knee down. All right, that other leg we're gonna have open up. Okay, to start off, you guys can keep that opened up position, keep that knee, I guess, slightly in front of you. Okay, that second time, or that second set that we're gonna do, you can go ahead and try to set that leg a little bit farther back to set the glute, hip back, all right, to get even a deeper stretch. All right, but the movement we're gonna do here, guys, like I said, it's gonna be a kettlebell weight shift. All right, so weight, we're just gonna keep right here in the middle. Okay, starting position, got that knee out, all right, foot out. All right, like I said, we're just gonna shift into that knee. As you guys do that, you should feel those hips opening up, all right? Make sure we're keeping that glute engaged, keeping that chest tall, right? Not letting anything collapse, okay? Keep everything nice and tall. All right, like I said, guys, we're gonna hold this for about 3 to 5 seconds. Once we do, we're gonna shift back. All right, maybe reset that foot a little bit, sink back in there. All right, like I said, we're gonna do 2 sets of 4 with a 3 to 5 second hold, so that's gonna be 2. Let's get 2 more on this side. Get 1 more here. Good. Okay, all right, we're gonna switch sides here, guys. Get our first set of this other leg, other side. Same thing here, guys. Shift into that knee, shift into that leg, keep everything nice and tall. And shift back. 2. 3. And 4. Good. Okay, all right, we're gonna get another set in here, okay? So same thing, all right? Only this time, if you guys can, like I said, that knee, or those hips, if they're feeling a little bit more warmed up, you can slightly put that leg a little bit further back, okay, to help increase that range of motion, all right, stretch everything out a little bit more, all right. If you're a little tight in the hips, if you can't open up anymore, just stick with where that knee was at for round 1, okay. But same thing here, guys. We're gonna go 2 sets, Let me stand real quick because my knee giving me a little issue here. Should have got a thicker mat. Oh well. Okay. All right. Second set here, guys. Shift into that knee. Open up those hips. And we're coming back. 2. 3. And 4. All right, switch legs here. 4 more reps. 2. 3. 1 more. And 4. Okay, nice. All right, guys, that's the first movement we're doing today. All right. Like I said, kettlebell weight shift, great for lower body movements. All right. Obviously, opening up those hips. All right, that hip flexor area, that hip joint. All right. Second movement we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna use this foam roller. Okay. Here we're gonna do some mini back extensions to help open up our thoracic spine. Okay. So here, guys, go ahead and get that foam roller on the ground. All right. And here we're gonna go ahead and get that mid to upper back on the foam roller. Okay, so here, guys, kind of get it at that low part of that scapula. All right, to start off. All right, we're gonna do a total of 2 sets here. All right, and the movement we're gonna do is these overhead extensions. All right, now when we're doing these, guys, make sure that we're not fully coming all the way down like so. Okay, as soon as we get all the way low like that, we're gonna start using that low part of the back to extend as opposed to that thoracic spine, upper back area. Okay, so here we're just gonna be doing mini extensions. So really it's just gonna be kind of like a mini back part of a sit-up. Okay, just like that, minimal movement, just working on that T-spine. And we're gonna get 12 reps for 2 sets. Just like this here, guys. This first set, like I said, should be on that low part of that scapula. All right, shouldn't feel that low back getting worked really at all. Okay, all right, once you guys got your 12 reps in, you guys can kind of sit it up, roll out those shoulders, kind of twist a little bit here, right, shake it out. This second set here, guys, we're gonna go a little bit higher up on that back here, all right, kind of getting, like I said, more of that upper back now, okay, as opposed to that lower part of the scapula, all right. Same thing here, guys. We're gonna open up that T-spine, still just focusing on that upper part of the back, making sure we're not going too low or too far down. Once again, let's get 12 reps in here. Right, nice guys. Okay, you guys can go ahead, get that foam roller out of here. All right, so that's our second mobility movement. Like I said, guys, that's gonna be, we're gonna go ahead and call that foam roller, iso hold, mini thoracic spine extensions. All right, kind of a long name here, okay, but like I said, it's on that thumbnail, so just trying to give you guys a little point of reference. But like I said, guys, that's just gonna work that thoracic spine extension. I apologize, I'm saying too much all at once, okay? But yeah, thoracic spine, guys, that's gonna be that upper mid-back area, okay? Obviously, these extensions are gonna be very helpful in our day-to-day living lives. Obviously, a lot of us working on the computer, sitting at home on our couch, something like that, we often have poor posture, which will lead to rounded shoulders, all right? This is gonna help set things back, okay? Help extension, all right? Which is gonna help everything out as far as posture, balance, stability, all of that, okay? All right? So next up, guys, we're gonna do, the next two movements are gonna be a little bit more dynamic, all right? So those first two, like I said, you can kind of just integrate those on a day-to-day basis, all right? For that T-spine extensions, you can do those more for like upper body days if you'd like to, okay? But the next movement we're gonna do, is going to be, apologize, looking at my notes. Okay, the next movement we're gonna do is going to be a heel elevated squat, okay? Now this is gonna work on both knee, ankle, and hip mobility, okay? So obviously, when we're doing a squat, very total body movement, okay? But with that heel elevated, all right, it's gonna help that range of motion, okay? It's gonna help us get into a better position to where we have an increased range in the ankle and an increased range in that knee, okay? Essentially, it's gonna help you get lower and get that ankle movement that we're trying to stretch out, okay? All right, so once again, this is gonna be applicable for more or less lower body days, squat days, that type of thing. So integrate it then, all right? We're gonna do three sets here of 10 reps. Okay, now on these reps, guys, you can keep it body weight. If you want to, you can also add a little bit of weight, all right? But the goal here is to increase that range of motion, get as low as we can, all right? Good squats, coming back up, okay? So 3 by 10, take about 30 seconds in between. All right, and I did neglect to let you guys know prior in our little equipment setup, but you will need some type of elevation, about an inch and a half off the ground for this, okay? Like I said, if you guys don't have that, that's totally fine, all right? You guys can just do traditional squats here, okay? All right, like I said, these heel elevated squats gonna help increase that range of motion in that ankle, knee, hip joint area, all right? So as you guys can see, make sure we have even distribution, weight, both front and back part. Okay, you don't want to make sure that you're not too front loaded and you're not too back loaded. Okay, so get to a comfortable position. All right, like I said, we're just gonna hit 3 sets of 10 here. Nice and controlled down, get in that parallel position. Good, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, all right. You guys can shake out those legs, take about 30 seconds off. All right, gonna get 2 more sets in. All right. Let's guys shuck it out and get back to those little weights, that little elevation, whatever you have. Second set here of 10. Okay. All right, once again, guys, shake it out here real quick. Take about 30 seconds off, and we're gonna get one more round in here with these heel elevated squats. All right, like I was saying, guys, these very applicable for lower body days, squat days, okay? So you're prepping for your squats, all right? Make sure you guys are going through a more dynamic warm-up like this, okay? As opposed to just getting statically stretched and then getting right into your strength work, all right? Make sure you guys are planning that accordingly. All right, but let's get one more set in, guys. 10 reps here, okay? Like I said, all right, make sure you have that even distribution, front and back part of the foot. All right, set those hips back, sink down, get 10 more good squats in. Okay, all right, guys. Good job with that. We are done with that third movement. All right, last movement we're going to do here for our mobility work. This is going to be focused on T-spine rotation. Okay, so as opposed to that foam roller, okay, we were working mostly just extension, all right, in that scapular T-spine area. Here we're going to do a dynamic yoga push-up, working both shoulder extension, all right, getting those shoulders firing, as well as, like I said, those T-spine rotations. Okay, so here this is going to be a dynamic movement where we're also going to add a push-up in here, all right? But here, doing a yoga push-up, all right, so high plank position, hitting a push-up, and then instead of going straight up with it, we're going to shift back. All right, so you're going to hit that push-up, shift back into a downward dog. All right, once we're here, we're in that shoulder extension. All right, so hold for about 2 to 4 seconds. All right, then we're coming back to that high plank position, opening up T-spine rotation, opening up that other side. Okay, all right, so yoga push-up, hit that push-up, get that shoulder extension, T-spine rotation, T-spine rotation. That's going to be 1 rep, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do 3 sets of 8 reps, okay? 3 sets, 8 reps here, guys. Like I said, dynamic movement, get that shoulder extension, hold that downward dog for a couple of seconds, all right? Then hit that T-spine rotation. Okay, once again, guys, take about 30 seconds, about 40 seconds off here, okay? All right, let's get 2 more sets of that. Like I said, shoulder extension, all right, T-spine rotation. You can use this for upper body specific days, or you can just do this kind of on your off time to help out with those rounded shoulders, okay? It's gonna help set everything back, all right? Help open up that frontal plane, transverse plane. So yeah, 2 sets, guys. Take that time off here. If you need water, you can grab it in between sets. about 40 seconds off here, all right? And we're gonna do one more round of that dynamic yoga push-up into T-spine rotations, all right? We'll do one more set of 8 here, guys. Once we knock that out, we'll get into that EMOM formatted workout, all right? We're just gonna do 2 rounds today, okay? We're gonna do 8 exercises. Like I said, upper body, lower body, and core. We're gonna hit it all, okay? All right, so do one more set here, guys. Grab those weights if you don't have them yet. Let's get after it, okay? One more set here. Open up that chest, open up those shoulders, open up that thoracic spine. One more set, 8 here, guys. Let's get it. Alrighty, guys, good job. Okie dokie. Like I said, guys, that's going to conclude our mobility section of our work today, okay? So be sure to take note of all those exercises, use them in your day-to-day lives whenever they are applicable, okay? Going to help you open up those hips with that kettlebell shift, going to help you extend, set those shoulders back with that foam roller extension, all right? Obviously, heel elevated squats, we're gonna help increase that range of motion, ankles, knees, and hips, all right? And then that last one, as you guys can feel, shoulders getting extended, back getting opened up, setting the shoulders back, helps everything out, okay? All right, so use those when you guys can. You guys can just use those same reps, modify if you need to, up or down, but whatever works for that. Now, we're gonna get into that strength work, okay? All right, start off, guys. As far as formatting goes, if you guys haven't done an EMOM format before, basically that's just gonna stand for every minute, on the minute, we're doing a different movement, okay? So think 8 minutes we're doing work, okay? Each minute you have a different exercise, you have a different set of reps, okay? So I give you guys a rep range, okay? For the first exercise, we're gonna be doing 6 to 10 reps, okay, per leg, all right? So if you guys are going heavier weights, all right, maybe aim for that lower number of 6. Vice versa, if you guys are just doing body weight, you guys can maybe aim for that 8 to 10 reps, all right, if you're doing that lighter weight, okay? Kind of an inverse relationship, all right, but it's really just whatever you guys would like to get out of it. So if you want to take it a little bit easy, aim for those lower reps, all right? Vice versa, if you want to challenge yourself, go higher up on the reps, okay? All right? For the remainder of that minute, once you guys get your reps, the desired reps that you're going for, you can just rest, get water if you need to, okay? Some of these movements might be getting done after about 20 to 30 seconds. So you'll have a good bit of time to catch your breath and all that, all right? So yeah, starting off, guys, first exercise we're gonna do is going to be a fluid reverse lunge, so back lunge into a side lunge, okay? Now here, guys, I want you to stick with that same leg for all of those reps, so 6 to 10 reps, and then I want you to switch that other leg, okay? So don't alternate it out, don't trick yourself up, all right? Remember, big step back here, guys, keep that chest up, bring that leg together, and then we're taking that big step to the side, shifting those hips back, sinking down into that knee, okay? All right, second exercise we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna be doing Renegade Rose, okay? So this is gonna get our back involved, all right? Position for this is going to be a high plank position, and we're just going to be alternating, rowing it out. Okay? When we're doing these guys, make sure we have wide feet, so that way our butt isn't shooting up in the air. Okay? This is a back exercise just as much as it is a core exercise. So make sure that those hips are low, core is engaged, all right? Try not to have too much opening up of those hips, all right? Try to keep everything facing the ground. And we'll have 12 to 24 total reps, okay? So you can just alternate that one out, count total reps, all right? Third exercise we're gonna do, guys, this is gonna be targeting those hamstrings, okay? So the exercise we're gonna do is a RDL 1.5 rep, okay? So basically what that means, guys, is we're doing an extra half rep every time, okay? So for RDLs, we're gonna have those weights nice and tight to the hips, all right? We're hinging here, all right? So hinging, keeping them tight, all right? Going to that full length. Here we're gonna go halfway up, so still keeping the tension on the hammies, back down, and then we're going all the way back up, and that's gonna be 1 rep, okay? All right, so really it's like an extra half rep per rep. So here, once again, we're gonna go 6 to 10 reps total, all right? Fourth movement, guys, we're gonna do a Russian twist into a sit-up combo. Okay, so here, guys, we're gonna be in that boat pose position for that Russian twist. So twist, make sure you guys are controlling that weight. And then we're gonna go down all the way back, or down all the way to the ground, back up for that sit-up, okay? Just count all the sit-ups as your reps. We're gonna get 8 to 15 sit-ups in, all right? Fifth movement, we're gonna do another back exercise. Once again, this will be a bent over row, 1.5 reps. So just like with the RDL 1.5 rep, we're gonna do an extra half rep here, okay? For those bent over rows, we're gonna have those weights extended, all right? Row it up, keep the tension, go only halfway, back down, or back up I should say, then all the way down, get fully extended. Okay, that's gonna be 1 rep. Once again, we're gonna get 6 to 10 in, all right? Sixth movement, guys, we're gonna do a momentum hamstring exercise called skier swings, okay? So here, guys, if you have dumbbells, you're gonna have weights to the side, all right? Make sure those weights are relatively moderate to heavier if you have those available. If not, that's fine, just go higher up on the reps. All right, but here, guys, we're gonna have a shortened up stance like you would for an RDL. Okay, so a little slightly more narrow, all right? But here, guys, we're hinging, all right, loading up those hammies, exploding up, swinging those weights. Okay, just like a kettlebell swing, only here we're gonna have weights to the side. Okay, if you guys do prefer to just do kettlebell swings, you guys can do that. Same thing, keep the weight in the middle here, hinge, explode up, use momentum, squeeze the hammies, squeeze the glutes. Okay? All right, we'll have 12 to 25 reps there. Seventh movement, we're doing bicep curl, 1.5 reps. Same thing like I've been doing, or like we've done with those other 2 guys. Extra half rep here, where we're gonna go all the way up. Halfway down, keeping the tension on the biceps, back up, then all the way down. That'll be 1 rep, 6 to 12 total. Eighth movement, guys, we're gonna hit some core here one last time with plank jacks, okay? Just like with those Renegade Rose, make sure those hips are low, make sure the core is engaged. You guys can either hop those feet out, or you guys can just toe tap, okay? High plank position, butt low to the ground. That'll be what we have to end our EMOM work, all right? And we'll have 20 to 40 reps there, okay? Like I said, guys, we're gonna do 2 rounds here, all right? 16 minutes of strength work, roughly. All right, so let me get my timer ready here. All right, I'll give you guys like a 3, 2, 1 as we get closer to that end of that minute, okay? Just so you guys are getting ready for that next exercise. All right, we got that reverse lunge into that side lunge to start. 6 to 10 reps per side here, guys. All right, remember, if we're loading up that weight, all right, go lower on the reps, right? Vice versa, we're doing body weight. We're we're gonna go ahead and do higher reps. All right, let's go ahead and get it after it, guys. 6 to 10 here. Per leg, I should say. And we're counting these reps as both, we're just counting the side lunges, I should say, since we're doing basically 2 different movements here. All right, once you guys get 6 on that one side, 6 to 10 on that one side, switch it over. Make sure you guys get even reps both ways. All right, keep that chest up full time. Excellent. All right, 10 seconds here, guys. Next up, we got Renegade Rose. High plank here, alternate it out, 12 to 24. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, all right, it's 30 seconds left here, guys. Next up, we're gonna have those RDL 1.5 reps. All right, 6 to 10 here. Remember, extra half rep. All right, keep those weights nice and tight. 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Next up, guys, we're gonna have that sit-up, Russian twist combo. Okay, twist, twist, sit up. That'll be 1 rep. We're gonna get 8 to 15 in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Control that weight. If you're using one. Okay, next up, guys, we're gonna have those bent over row, 1.5 reps. Okay, extra half rep here. All right, high hips, flat back, 6 to 10 reps here. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. All right, guys. Next up, we're going to have skier swings. Okay? 12 to 25 reps. Remember, use momentum here. Okay, hinge back. Use your hammies, glutes. Explode forward. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Next up, guys, gonna have those bicep curl, 1.5 reps. All right, same thing, adding a half rep here, okay? Let's get 6 to 12 total reps in. Let's get it, guys. 10 seconds here. 6 to 10 reps, bicep curl 1.5. Going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, all right, guys. Let's get your reps in. Last thing we're gonna have here for round 1, gonna be plank jacks, okay? High plank position, feet were either hopping out or toe tapping, 20 to 40 reps. Go in 3, 2, 1, let's get it, guys. Last thing we got for round 1. Keep the butt low here. Once you guys have gotten your desired rep total in, you guys can go ahead, rest. All right, catch your breath here real quick. We're gonna do one more round here, and then we're done for the day, okay? 8 exercises left, guys. Back to the top of that reverse lunge, side lunge, okay? Something I like to tell people during these EMOM formatted workouts is, as you guys, depending on how many rounds you guys are doing, try to, if you can, go up and weight that next time around, okay? If it felt easy for you, go up and weight or add more reps. Okay, vice versa, if it was too difficult, too tough, go down in weights or go down in reps, okay? Above all else, guys, we wanna prioritize quality reps above a higher rep total or higher weights if you can't manage that weight, if you can't manage those reps, okay? Do yourself you do yourself a disservice if you do that, okay? All right, so take that time, guys, catch your breath, get water real quick. Round 2, final round coming up. Whew. All right, guys, let's get ready here. Side lunge into, back lunge into that fluid side lunge, all right? Let's get it here, guys. 6 to 10 per side. 10 seconds till we begin. Let's get it. Get focused. Get mentally prepared. Let's get it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And remember, stick to that same leg for all those 6 to 10 reps. Then switch it over. Okay, next up, guys, Renegade Rose. All right, high plank position here, wide feet. Let's get 12 to 24 reps in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. next up, those RDL 1.5 reps. All right, get heavier weights here. Hip hinge. Keep those legs relatively straight. Slight bend in the knees. 10 seconds here. Let's get 6 to 10 in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, next up, guys, we're gonna have that Russian twist into that sit-up combo. We'll have 8 to 15 reps here. 10 seconds. Going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, guys, next up, we're gonna have this bent over row, 1.5 reps. High hips, flat back, 6 to 10 rows. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, next up, guys, gonna have those skier swings. 12 to 25 reps. And seconds here, remember, go a little heavier on the weights. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. All right, guys, 2 left here. Next up, we're gonna have that bicep curl, 1.5 reps. All right, extra half rep here, 6 to 12 reps. Still got 20 seconds. All right, 10 seconds here, get ready, guys. 2 left, let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Extra half rep here. Go all the way down once you're finishing up that rep. guys, down to that last exercise of the day. We got plank jacks, okay? Hop out, toe tap, 20 to 40 reps. Getting it going here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Last exercise of the day. Okay. Woo! Alrighty, guys. Good work today. Keep finishing up that desired rep total, okay? If you're not done yet, keep going. Alright? Keep pushing yourself. Alright? Make sure you guys are getting water. Make sure you guys are getting some type of snack, protein, something in the stomach here, okay? Good job today, guys. Hope you guys use those mobility movements in the future, okay? Hopefully you guys had a good little workout here after the fact. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys learned something today. If you guys did, please be sure to like, comment what you liked, what you didn't like. If you want to see something in particular, specifically, please let us know. Either YouTube, Facebook, or you guys can reach us in our campus inbox. All right? Thanks once again, guys. We appreciate you. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.